This celebrity interview is sponsored by Rosie's Coffee Bar and Bakery.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. As you know, Easter is a little bit early this year and just around the corner. We're going to be talking today about some Easter traditions, and we're very excited to be joined by Rebecca Lang. Now, Rebecca is a renowned cooking instructor and author of several books. Rebecca, thank you so much for joining us. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Oh gosh, we're so excited to chat with you. We're going to talk a little bit about Easter traditions, and I know you know a lot about this, so in your opinion, what do you think is the importance of recognizing these great holiday traditions?
Well, we have two children, so my husband and I really make it a big focus of Easter that we have traditions that they remember from year to year and hopefully look back on in 20 years and remember it with fondness. So we actually still color real Easter eggs. We always dress up really fancy for church on Easter. And we always have every single family member comes to our house. I cook and they come and eat. And I want the children to always remember that that was the special day of Easter. I want them to know why Easter happens. And so we really make a big deal out of Easter.
I think that is so great. And for the kids, for memories too, looking back on some of those special traditions that they can then pass down to their children. So what wonderful a way to keep the traditions alive. And talk to us, for viewers at home who may have children of their own, give us some suggestions on ways that we can make Easter special for our families.
Well, you know, a great Easter egg hunt, which is like the pinnacle of Easter weekend for children, we always think it starts with a great basket. So these are really sturdy, good wooden baskets from personalcreations.com. And the thing I love about them the most is that they have these customized liners. So you choose the fabric liner that you want. You choose the pattern if you want a plaid or a print or whatever it may be. And then you have your child's name embroidered on the front, so everything is personalized. So I don't know if you've ever been to one of those Easter egg hunts where it's 100 children zipping around every direction, Easter baskets are flying everywhere. This is a way to make sure your child keeps the same basket that they went to the Easter egg hunt with that they bring home. And it's also sturdy enough, it can fill up with tons and tons of eggs. So at personalcreations.com is where you find these, and they also have Easter decor if you wanted to get a wreath or you wanted to put tabletop things to kind of dress up your table a little more Eastery. That's the perfect place to find it.
Oh, and I just love the personalization. I think that's great for the kids, and to your point, at some of those bigger events too, so they know which is theirs, and it's just great for creating memories. And now, one of my favorite memories from being a child and with Easter is, you know, the surprise of Easter. Do you have any suggestions for Easter surprises?
I do. You know, we were just talking the other day, my husband and I, about how when our children have their Easter baskets and then the next day they take the baskets and they hide them from us because they know we're getting in the basket and snacking when they're not looking. So kind of a one fun new surprise this year is actually from the brand Cheetos, but they're called Sweetos. And Cheetos did a survey where they found that 60% of Americans were really looking for more variety in their Easter treats. So this is something different. So it doesn't matter if you're an adult like me and you're sneaking in the Easter basket. These are great. Sweetos are great for children and for adults, but they're cinnamon sugar puffs. I don't know if you have tried one, but they're only available through Easter, so you have to hurry up and grab them now. But I like to even put them in a little cellophane bag with a pretty ribbon and tuck them down in the baskets. And then you can have them out too if you're getting ready for Easter after you get home from church. If everybody's kind of changing clothes, back into their play clothes, and they're ready to have a little snack, but right before lunch, these really fit in perfect for a good little Easter surprise throughout the weekend.
I love the idea, and great, like you said, great for the kids and great surprise, but great for entertaining too. I think that's something that's fun for all ages. And talk to us a little bit, let's move on to the Easter meal. You know, that's always a big part of the day too. Give us some suggestions from your point of view for Easter meals.
Well, you know, in Georgia, we grow a lot of peanuts. So we tend to work peanut butter or peanuts into a lot of different ways into our meals. So here I actually have a grilled fruit salad that's really pretty if you're doing a brunch for Easter. And it has a peanut butter vinaigrette, which is really nice on it. Lots of protein. It'll keep you full throughout the day when you're still hunting all those eggs. And this is something fun before your Easter lunch, or before maybe the meal, if you had a big meal the night before Easter. If you wanted to have out a little bit of appetizers beforehand, This is a peanut butter dipping sauce that actually has some Thai flavors in it with red chilies. And then to go with it, I have a lot of crudités here and some shrimp just for dipping in the sauce. But if you like these and some other peanut butter recipes or recipes with peanuts, go to peanutbutterlovers.com and you'll find a lot of good recipes there. But the cool thing is they're also running a recipe contest right now. So the recipe contest is called PB My Way for Life. But you can put in your recipe, submit it. They're going to have 5 winners, so you got a pretty good chance to win. But it's also a good resource to see other recipes, but maybe win something in the process.
Oh, I think that's just wonderful. Great suggestion. Great way to get some protein in there too. Some wonderful ideas for us. And before we go, tell us about some of your favorite holiday traditions. We've got all kinds of great ideas for Easter baskets, a great holiday meal suggestion. Your favorite traditions?
Well, you know, the springtime is such a good time in the garden where we're getting so many of those little baby spring vegetables. Sometimes we have pea shoots when we can find them. We've got a lot of beautiful, colorful, really flavorful vegetables coming in right now. So I'm so excited that my book, this is my new book, The Southern Vegetable Book, and it comes out on April 5th. So it's right in time for spring. But this tradition in my household of where we're using the freshest vegetables we can find, all my family's together cooking in the kitchen, and that creates a tradition not just for holidays but for all the time, because really when kids are in the kitchen and they're cooking, they're much more likely to be eating what you're cooking at the end of the day. So that's a good tradition to have all year round.
I think so. And where can folks go for more information, Rebecca?
Everybody can head over to tipsontv.com for more information about everything today.
That's just wonderful. And your book comes out, just as a reminder, April 5th. I think that's great. Rebecca Lang, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Stay right there, folks. We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show after this.
This celebrity interview is sponsored by Rosie's Coffee Bar and Bakery.